Hello Gem Fam! So we're trying something a little different this time. Normally, this is where I'd be standing somewhere in Disneyland talking to the camera, probably while people awkwardly walk behind me wondering what I'm doing. Well, this trip, that footage doesn't exist. So instead, I thought we'd try something a little different. Think of this less as a traditional vlog and more as me taking you along while we look back on one of the most interesting 4th of July weekends we've had at Disneyland. If you watched our Disneyland 4th of July video last year, you probably remember one thing. It was empty, surprisingly empty. For one of the busiest holidays of the year, the parks felt unusually calm. Walkways were open, wait times were manageable, and it never felt like the huge Independence Day crowds had shown up. So coming back this year, I couldn't help but wonder, was last year just an unusual exception? Or would the 4th of July feel the same all over again? As it turns out, it only took a few minutes to get my answer. The difference wasn't just the number of people, it was the atmosphere. You could feel that this wasn't just another day at Disneyland. People had come here to celebrate the 4th of July. And that's one of the things I love most about visiting Disneyland on holidays. Disney doesn't just acknowledge the holiday, they really lean into it. Whether it's the decorations, the entertainment, or just the energy throughout the park, it feels different. But before Independence Day officially got underway, let's rewind about 12 hours. Our holiday weekend actually started the afternoon before a visit to Disney California Adventure. Every Disney trip has a few traditions, and for us, one of them almost always includes a stop at Lamplight Lounge. It's easily one of our favorite places to eat at the Disneyland Resort. And this visit, we lucked out with one of the best seats in the house right along the water. I don't think either of us was in much of a hurry to leave. Eventually though, we wandered back into the park to enjoy a few attractions before calling it a night. And there was one attraction that couldn't have been more fitting for a 4th of July weekend. Just one day earlier, Disneyland had debuted an all-new version of the attraction, Soarin Across America. Created as part of Disney's celebration of America's 250th anniversary, the new experience takes guests on a flight from sea to shining sea, showcasing some of the country's most iconic landscapes. Since we were visiting on its second day of operation, there was no way we were going to pass up the chance to experience it.
My name is Patrick, Captain Patrick. I'd like to welcome you to the special semi-quincentennial flight. We'll be boarding in a few minutes. First, the handsome young devil would like to acquaint you with some important safety information. When the doors to your flight
Soarin to tower. We are ready for takeoff.
I'd say that's a pretty memorable way to kick off a 4th of July weekend. The next afternoon, we found ourselves wandering through Main Street, taking in all of the sights, sounds, and everything that makes Disneyland on the 4th of July feel just a little different. Then something caught our attention. Now, Mike and I have developed what is probably a terrible Disney strategy over the years. If enough people are gathered in one place, we just assume they know something we don't. So naturally, we wandered over to see what everyone was waiting for. Turns out everyone really did know something we didn't. Mickey was meeting guests in a special patriotic outfit, and judging by the crowd, we definitely weren't the only ones who wanted to meet him. The only catch, the line was a little longer than we expected. Actually, a lot longer. Long enough, in fact, that while we were waiting, the Disney Celebrates America Cavalcade made its way down Main Street, and then it came back again. Yep, that's how long we waited. Would we do it again? Absolutely. After meeting Mickey, we decided to stick around for one of my favorite Disneyland traditions, the daily Flag Retreat Ceremony. Every afternoon, Disneyland pauses for a few moments to honor our nation's flag and recognize the veterans visiting the park. It's one of those quieter Disney traditions that I think deserves a little more attention. As everyone found a place to watch, though, we started noticing something unusual. There were a lot more cast members around Town Square than we were used to seeing, and we couldn't quite figure out why. Then all of a sudden, Mike, look! I think that's Josh D'Amaro. Sure enough, it was. He stopped to greet a few guests before taking his place for the ceremony, and it quickly became clear this wasn't going to be an ordinary flag retreat. Joining the ceremony that afternoon was the 1st Marine Division Band from Camp Pendleton, performing alongside Disneyland's Dapper Dans as part of Disneyland Celebrate America's 250th anniversary. And honestly, I think the performance speaks for itself.
On this momentous Independence Day, honoring our nation's 250th anniversary, Disneyland is proud to feature an outstanding ensemble of musicians from Camp Pendleton, California. Under the direction of Warrant Officer Sean Salazar and led by Drum Major Veteran Sergeant Craig Palmer. Please give a warm welcome to the 1st Marine Division Band, as together we celebrate America. as they join us in tribute to our grand old flag.
Originally composed as a poem in 1893 by Catherine B. Bates, these words were set to music and transformed into one of the most beloved patriotic songs of all time. Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, for land waves of gray, for purple mountain majesties, above the fruited plain,
On this Independence Day, we are proud to honor all those who have served or are currently serving in our nation's armed forces and commands. When you hear the end of your branch service, we invite you to come forward and join us at Flag Retreat. With the music and words that have inspired our great country, peace, and commitment to America. We salute the United States Army.
And so, my fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country.
We salute the United States Navy. We salute the United States Coast Guard. of this breed of people we call America. We salute the United States Air Force. We salute the United States Space Force. We salute the United States Marine Corps. The lowering of the flags is a tradition steeped in reverence and reflection, dating back to Abraham Lincoln's presidency. Today, the Disneyland Resort Security Honor Detail is proud to follow in that tradition and lower the flags for the evening until the rising of the new dawn. Let us observe the retiring of the colors. We are proud to salute all veterans and all who currently serve in the United States Armed Forces. To those of you who have joined us today, on behalf of the Disneyland Resort, we bestow our respect and gratitude for your duty and valor. Thank you for your devotion to freedom on this Independence Day and every day. If you are able, please rise and join us in the singing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. Please remain standing for the folding of the flags. liberty and the pursuit of happiness. On this day, 250 years ago, our forefathers bequeathed these gifts to all Americans. May they continue to live on in the hearts of our children as a reminder of the extraordinary future we can create together. And may these United States of America endure through all generations as the land of the free and the home of the brave. To close our ceremony, please join us in singing a love song to our nation. God bless America. And our special appreciation goes out to the First Marine Division Band from Camp Pendleton. USA's very own Dapper Dans.
As the ceremony came to a close, the 1st Marine Division Band marched down Main Street towards Sleeping Beauty Castle, and of course we couldn't resist following along. Now I have to admit, this part always brings a smile to my face. As a former marching band member, there's just something about hearing a live marching band echo down Main Street that never gets old. It's one of those little moments that probably means something different to everyone watching. For me, it brings back a lot of great memories, so I'll let you enjoy the rest of the march. And hey, if you're watching this while out for a walk or on the treadmill, this probably isn't the worst soundtrack to keep you moving. ceremony behind us, our attention started turning to the rest of the evening, and one thing in particular, the fireworks. If you've ever tried watching the 4th of July fireworks at Disneyland, you know finding a good viewing spot is practically an attraction all by itself. Luckily, we still had a little time before committing to our spot for the night, which meant there was just enough time for one more adventure. One attraction we definitely wanted to experience was Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run. Disneyland had just updated the mission to include the Mandalorian and Grogu, with engineers randomly selecting one of 3 destinations. For some reason, Andor had always managed to avoid me whenever I'd written this version over at Hollywood Studios, but this time, the stars finally aligned. Apparently, the Force was with us that afternoon. After that, it was decision time. If the park had been busy all afternoon, the evening was on a completely different level. Guests were pouring in from every direction, all hoping to watch the night's entertainment. With Paint the Night scheduled just before the fireworks, we knew waiting until the last minute wasn't an option. So we found a spot on Main Street, maybe not the closest to the castle, but after a few years of doing this, we knew it would give us a great view of what mattered the most. And then we waited.
America, a land where eagles soar. Since history began, its people have celebrated the magnificence of this land. Tonight, we celebrate America, a land of many people, a country that continues to grow, a nation of courage and independence. America the Beautiful. America's 250th anniversary, we welcome you to our Independence Day weekend celebration as we commemorate this momentous birthday of our great nation. With joy, we celebrate the United States of America, a vast mosaic of individuality and inspiration, a vibrant palette of cultures and colors, a country whose pioneering spirit continues to live on in the hearts and minds of people who cherish freedom across this land. America continues to inspire those who believe in their dreams. From sea to shining sea, we are proud to share all that this great and beautiful nation has to offer. In the words and melodies of beloved American folk songs, that enduring spirit is found in the music of our land. Just as the 50 stars and 13 stripes are so grandly united upon Old Glory, our nation's flag unites us all. Let us join together in salute to the red, white, and blue, and cheer the hopes and dreams that continue to shine throughout America.
wrapped up another 4th of July at Disneyland, one thing became pretty clear. No two celebrations are ever quite the same. Last year, it was the surprisingly light crowd. This year, it felt like the entire resort came together to celebrate America's 250th anniversary, and we wouldn't trade either experience. Yes, the crowds can be overwhelming at times, but there's just something about spending the 4th of July at Disneyland that keeps bringing us back year after year. If you enjoyed coming along with us, we'd really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to Journey with Jen and Mike for more adventures. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.